Hello everyone, thank you for following me on LinkedIn and engaging with my content. Today, I'd like to talk about two approaches to sales that folks should be familiar with. So in the 2 decades that I've been in sales roles, I've learned that the best sales folks are often also highly effective communicators as well. And yes, sales does require strong communication skills, such as active listening, checking for understanding, and speaking with confidence, conciseness, and clarity. Over the years, I've come across advice from sales colleagues or seniors or leaders, or even sellers that approach me as a consumer, and they tell me that they have to sell based on fear or based on hope. So what do I mean? If you're convinced that we need to sell based on fear, example could be telling the customer, if you don't upgrade your software, catastrophic things would happen to your systems. Are you prepared to deal with that? Or if you don't buy something today, you lose 25% of savings. You get the picture. What about selling on hope? This approach is probably one that I've employed a bit more often. And an example could be, imagine tomorrow you have this solution deployed. It will enable more leads to come to you, leading to more revenue, and at the cost level lower than if you did nothing. What you're selling, the game, you bring the facts in to illustrate to the customer what more they can do with a new solution versus either doing nothing or using a competitor's solution. To do this effectively, you often need to be super clear what the metrics or KPIs of the client that could be positively impacted by the solution are. And you need to walk through each of these so that they land with the client. Selling hope and fear from another perspective. So as you may know, the last 3 weeks have been a roller coaster ride for those of you who follow the American election cycle. I was watching the development through the lens of communication and sales, not politics. Now, you have one side saying, if you don't elect me, all kinds of catastrophic things will happen. The other side is just very bad people. This is classic selling the fear or the pain of not voting for them, just like in a sales conversation. Except the client are, in this case, of course, voters. Well, the other side is saying, enough of this doom and gloom. Our country's about hope. We are about lifting people and using common sense and not being weird. There's also a little bit of selling fear. Remember what happened? Do you really want to go back? So from a communication standpoint, one side has made it super concise and clear that if you want hope, if you want your freedoms, vote for us, while the other side arguably is still formulating its message for clarity and conciseness. So my question to you is, based on your experience, either as a buyer or as a consumer, as a seller, or even as somebody who's not in sales but gets sold ideas all the time at work, which approach, fear or hope, pain or gain, resonates with you more? Comment below. Thanks for watching. For more tips from C-Suite-1, DM me on LinkedIn or subscribe to my newsletter so you won't miss the next edition. Thank you. Goodbye.